hit the line right now.
You the man and say,
Sam Silk. Ain't nobody like Sam Silk. Nobody else like the man in radio. Giving high subjects all the gold. Sam Silk, Sam Silk. Sam Silk, Sam Silk. One time, number 5, he's the man who hit the line. One time, number 5, he's the man who hit the line right now.
What's up, everybody? Man, oh man, what a show we got for you today. Welcome everybody from around the country. What's up to Mike Head is here today.
Yes, sir.
All right. Kenya Brown, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, we all right.
All right.
We all right. But make sure y'all share the video too. Share the video with your family, friends, and all that good stuff. Let's dive into it because I know. A lot, people got a lot to say. We had a great time last night. Everybody last night who was at the Conversation and Cocktails, we got heated on voting, Mike.
Really?
Some people think we wasting our time. They think that it's rigged.
I mean, they're partly right.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, I mean, what do you expect them to say?
Yeah.
All right. So, what's going on, Kenya? What they talking about?
Dear Sam, my husband and I have been married for 4 years now, and he has 3 children from a previous marriage, and his children have adapted very well to me, and they attend church with me. His daughter goes to church with me faithfully. She now wants to be baptized, and his ex-wife is saying that I am doing too much by taking her to church with me, and that she thinks she's too young. She is 13 years old and enjoys the church. Her mother said she does not know what she wants, and it's being forced. How young is too young? Help me out. Am I wrong for introducing her to Christ? Her mom now wants me to stop taking her or end our relationship.
Well, daughter, you got to pray on it. Mm-hmm. You know, that's really, the reason you go to church is, for Christ and all that good stuff, right? But how you going to think you making a mistake? That means if you think you making a mistake, then it was a mistake for you. Mm. So if it wasn't a mistake for you, it's not going to be a mistake for the baby. In fact, that's what the baby needs. Right. However, you gotta do what they say in church every Sunday, and for everything is what? You need to pray on it.
She gonna have to.
Pray on it. Prayer works.
Yeah.
So you're a Christian, believe what you believe.
That can't be like the real issue. The real issue can't be church. I just think that mothers are protective about their relationships with their daughters, and they don't like to see them connecting with another woman in a motherly way.
That. I think it's the baptism. It's
So.
like the mama. If the mama goes to church, or if the mama, has ever been, that's an intimate moment for mama.
Absolutely.
So so mama could be salty like, that's my, when she's ready to get baptized, I'm doing that. Right. Like, who are you to do that? She lives with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be careful with that. So there's two. So you got two scenarios. That one you just said, and one I just brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it goes back to what you were saying, just that intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Not being shared with the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Who she is.
Right.
How you gonna take my baby down in the water?
Yeah, because
Negro, you must be crazy.
Your baptism, your relationship with Christ, all that stuff coming through another woman, it's like,
that's a slap in the face.
Yeah. That's just like another man taking your son to get his first haircut.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you were able to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And was not allowed.
Yeah.
Comments, what we got?
Lori said, it's no age requirements for our Lord. I was baptized at a young age, and so were my kids. If she understands and wants it. Her mom should not stand in the way. What's the father saying? He has a say too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think if you put the father in it, it's going to get even messier. Because if the father sides with the new wife and
Yeah.
I'll have some custody problems. Okay. Just Call said, wow, this is absolutely absurd. You are not wrong. However, that is the child's mom, so you have to abide by her wishes. Try to have your husband speak with her. Exactly. Joyce said, then leave it alone for now and just pray that God works on mom and and give her peace, understanding, and the Holy Spirit. If it's in the will of God, everything will fall in place. Nothing to stress about. In due time, a good, mature conversation will make it all right. Ernestine said, shaking my head, she should be happy.
Right. She could be taking her for stripper lessons
Oh.
Oh, boy.
at a young age. At a young age. Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be a stripper age, you know?
All right. That's true.
You know?
She could be
stripper
teaching-
club. Right. She could be teaching her
Teaching her how to twerk.
all the stuff.
She could be teaching her how to twerk.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
teaching her how to
Teaching how to twerk and all that good stuff.
dance for the Lord.
Right.
That's what she's doing.
Dance for the Lord. Dance for the Lord. Now.
April.
Dirt, 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 dirt.
Oh, good gracious. April said, invite her mom to attend church
That's
with y'all.
right.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
That was a good one.
Y'all can percolate for the Lord together.
Oh, good gracious. Valita said apparently her mom wasn't taking her to church, or if so, her daughter wasn't getting nothing. It's not often that you find a young child who wants to seek Christ. What is her mom teaching her? Talk with dad and see where she stands.
How'd you feel, Mike, if you don't have no boys,
Nah.
but if you had a son and your ex is talking about her and dude, they about to do a baptism,
Yeah. That's not
and
happening.
you go to church, would you trip on that, or it doesn't matter?
It matters.
I'm listening.
That definitely matters. Like, I'm going to be there. Like, yeah, you can't take that moment from me, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We got to fight in the church parking lot.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Now, Joanna said, hi, Mr. Sam. Religion is a big deal to me. I think she should have talked to both the mother and the father. Don't
What-
you think that things like that?
But what happened if he don't go? You know, he probably don't care anymore. Yeah, he might do it out the house. I think that she did talk to him. That's why his daughter went to church. Pretty sure she, you know, she said, hey, you know, your daughter want to go with me to church, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that, you know, she just took it upon herself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they go a few times, right?
Yeah, she said they've been going to church regularly. So maybe the dad has visitation on the weekends and the child is going to church with stepmom.
You know, it's so bad. It's 2018, and we got people, though, that mad or feel, I get religion is big, but what do you want them to do with the kid? If I'm just saying. You know, for real, we live on social media, you see 2 or 3-year-olds smoking weed because the mama is teaching them how to smoke weed. Y'all
That's
remember
crazy.
that?
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they do everything else.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
But that's emotion. Like this person, this mother would be having she would be jealous, you know, of her daughter having this type of relationship with another woman.
Yeah.
Because she said her and the daughter. She didn't even say the father.
Or the other kids.
Right. So, right. The other 2 kids. So it's like,
888-409-0931. Feel free to call in. 888-409-0931.
Now, our buddy Steve said, anyone trying to keep a child away from Christ is the devil. Yeah.
Her identity, you know, some people get their identity wrapped up in parenthood. You know what I mean? That's just like,
Absolutely.
you know, it's easy to do. You know, people just like, this is who I am. I'm just a mother. I'm just a father. And when that's threatened, you know, you get backed into a corner, you come out swinging, you know.
What would you do, Facebook? We want to know.
Valencia said that that's his child just as much as it is hers. She can speak her mind, but when the child is with him, he is the decision maker and responsible for the child. If the mom doesn't like it, then she needs to take her own daughter to church.
That's right.
But then that would mean that she would have to take the child away from her visitation with her dad earlier.
Yeah.
And I don't know if dad would
See,
be willing to do that.
So this is why I say it's just good just to pray on it and believe and trust. Because it's too much. It's too many moving parts.
Yeah.
You know. Because if she started going to church with the mama, that cuts into his time. So all he got was Friday night and Saturday.
And he probably is not going to have it. You know, it's like, no, you're not picking up our child on Saturday night when I'm supposed to have him through Sunday.
Right.
Just to
And
one
I
up
took him to see
my
Jesus.
wife.
Like when you was at church, Jesus was there and Jesus was at my church.
Right.
We just didn't see each other, but he saw both of us. And Jesus knows you keeping up some foolishness.
Yes, sir.
So when our baby goes to church with me, she actually went with you.
Okay.
Oh.
Because if you got Jesus,
Okay.
you got more than enough. You got
Okay.
all us.
Won't he do it?
Yes.
Wasabi.
You got all of them. So
Shiitake mushroom.
why is we fighting over
Coming
her
in
going
on.
to church?
Coming in.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Stacy said, if that little girl lives in your house, you have every right to help lead her. Laugh out loud. This is stupid. Laugh out loud. The
yeah.
mom sounds jealous, and if she doesn't like how you are running your house with your husband, tell her to come get her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up to Tony? What's up to Pamela? Roxanne? What's up to Edward? How you doing? Boyd, what's up? Winnie Pooh. Lily, how you doing? Frederick, what's going on? Just a couple of people checking in. Thumbs up if you're having a good day. Oh, that's Ed J. Morris Sr. What's going on?
I don't know which feed you're on.
Oh, I'm on another feed.
Okay.
All right.
Cassandra said, you should take a step back, especially if her mother has a problem with her being baptized at this time. Maybe her mother wanted to share this joyous occasion with her daughter. I applaud you for taking her to church with you. You should have asked her parents about this to prevent any drama. Now I agree with that one.
I would like to take you guys' daughter to church. You know I'm saved. You know I love the Lord. And y'all life is messed up. Y'all ain't together and she but you really gotta be messed up to trip if somebody what do you want? Look, if your ex dude goes to church and he's taking your boy to church, would you feel bad?
I wouldn't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't think I'd feel bad, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know, if he called me and was just like, you mind if I take your little man to church with me? I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, man. You know,
What about it was a baseball game?
baseball game, yeah. That's cool.
Now, how you gonna say baseball that quick over church?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay.
like church, baseball. Oh yeah.
That's a little more personal. Church is a little more personal.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
eternal.
Yeah. More comments. What you got?
All right.
Oops.
Oops.
This camera. I'm sorry.
Okay. Valita said, question is, does the father attend church with them? If so, then that's the whole other issue. Plus, she said the girl asked if she could be baptized. I don't think that's forced. However, when I was a child, there were rules under my roof. You were going to church and said my parents and aunts and uncles, I don't know what she meant, and we was at church all day. Now that was forced. That's what she said.
Which feed you on? What's up, Lori? How you doing? Miss Lori, what's going on? Medina.
Yeah.
How you doing, Medina?
She said, invite the mom to attend church with you and the teen.
Yeah. Tony, what's up?
But I think that anytime you have a blended family situation, that it doesn't always make perfect sense but you have to be a little bit more sensitive to the biological parents and what they might be, thinking or whatever. Because if you're not sensitive to it, even if it makes perfect sense in your head, then the other parent has the power to block you out of their life or, cause problems and all of that stuff
just
in a
know
blended family.
I would not want to show up at the gate to see my Lord and Savior. And he says, well, he won't tell me, he'd be the other guy. Hey, Jesus said you can't come in because you wouldn't let your son go to church with that when he was with his mama's boyfriend.
Hey.
You forget all about it. You never said you sorry about it. But Jesus, I got
Yeah.
you. I mean, because some people wouldn't think nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Depart from me.
Right. I know thee not.
Okay. Okay.
You refuse to let your son go
Right.
with the side daddy.
Right. To see me.
Now, Talisha said mom needs to just pump her brakes and go to church with them and support her child in finding Christ because the child could be out doing something totally wrong.
That's right.
Well,
That's what I suggest too.
that's what you suggest.
I suggest, you got to take the kids to church. I'm sorry. Going the best thing that ever happened to me was going to church.
Well, maybe
Then
it's
we went
just
to
the
church
baptism
every day.
thing. Maybe it's just the baptism part.
I think it's the fact about it's an intimate moment, and what I would say about if I was in a situation, hey man, this thing's bigger than me and it's bigger than you. It's about the relationship of your child
Yes.
with Jesus.
She should make it into something, have like some kind of celebratory dinner and invite the other, invite the mom.
Yeah.
And just all of them get together or go to a restaurant or something like that. But look, we celebrating this
Right.
moment together
Right.
for her. You know what I mean?
Inviting the mom? No.
Yeah, no, why not?
What do you mean?
People, I mean,
You gonna invite me to my own child's baptism? That just
no, just
we
saying,
can't help it if
like-
you was trifling all them years.
I might be going to church, but it might be dad's visitation, so I can't take my
So
child.
what?
Right,
So
yeah,
look.
so-
So why should the child get baptized at your church? Why does it matter?
Because I gave birth to him and it's my child.
No, you didn't really give birth. Jesus gave birth. That's Jesus' child.
I'm
The
just
water is
saying.
still the same on the west side as the east side, and the north side, and the south side.
See, I feel if my child is going over with their father or whatever for the weekend, then fine. You taking them to church. That's all great. But then if I decide to make a step like a baptism or something like that, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to my husband first
I'm gonna
and
call
say,
you. Yeah.
honey, little Susie wants to get baptized. Could you please talk to her mom and try to come up with something that we can all do to celebrate this together? You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just taking
Well,
you
no,
on." and,
no.
know.
You have to give an invite. All jokes aside.
The father needs to do it, not her.
Okay, well, what happened if the father don't go to church? What happened? He just the dude that sits there and watch the Browns, the Bears, the Packers every Sunday.
Because it's your responsibility to handle the person that you brought into the
But
relationship.
I hear you. But is that just for church or is that for everything?
For everything.
For
me.
everything? Why is that?
I mean,
If
unless they're
that's
nice.
too much control. That's too much control. If my son comes to see me, he's 13 years old. I'm not about to allow him to do nothing crazy with my mate. What I got to call and say? Hey, you want to go to Walmart? I mean, can they go to Walmart?
Oh no, not like that. What I'm saying is that if there's any touchy subjects or anything like that, the person in the middle is the one who handles both sides. If I bring
Got you.
somebody into the
you.
relationship, then I'm handling them.
So
So.
I would say that's cool for him if he has a relationship with that woman like that. Some men don't have relationships with their children's mother or their ex,
Right.
like we're communicating now. She gonna control the conversation, or he ain't gonna never listen.
Right.
And so, then what does a child do then? If everything else fail, we say, okay, if he's a level-headed man, he goes have a conversation. Hey, our son want to be baptized, and he asked. He's 13. You're invited. It's going to be on such and such date. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's a mature thing to do.
Well, I don't know.
You invite them,
What-
and then
what?
what do you? Like,
You're a father. Make a decision.
I wouldn't decline. Like, nah, I ain't coming. Like, what? I don't see a mom or a dad declining an invitation to come to a.
Because you
a
don't know the circumstances of they could be with the side piece, the ex side piece or something like that. You
See,
don't know.
You second guess everything a man does, but y'all never second guess what a woman does. Just because women.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
If I'm the father and the child lives with me, okay, and I want to take my son to church, my son goes to church. Now my son asks the question, can I be baptized?
Right.
I believe in Jesus. I
Okay.
want what y'all got.
Right.
He's 30. We're talking about a 13-year-old child here. We're not talking about a 2-year-old getting Christian. So why do I have to make an appointment with his mama or permission?
Because it's both of your child.
I don't need to ask you permission. My son wants Jesus. I don't do the permission between Jesus and my child. That's my son.
It's just a courtesy so that you don't
No,
have issues
it's-
like this.
I'm not going to ask. What I'm going to say is, Little Silk wants to be baptized. He wants his relationship with the Lord more. They have scheduled a baptism on such and such date. Come on, be there. Invite the family. Period.
But if that's how you handle your ex and that works, then that's fine because you handled it as the
It's
head
the-
of the household, as a man. You handled that, but it's not for the outside person to come in and handle.
No, that's not what
a
I
biological
said. That's
parent.
not what I said. But since you brought that up,
Okay, what?
all right, since you brought that up,
What?
if the father don't go to church,
Right.
him, let's not talk about her.
All
He
right.
don't communicate with her like that because he don't want to talk to her because she gets on his nerves, drive his blood pressure up.
Amen.
Now the child is with him. He's 13. He's there for the weekend.
Right.
I mean, if she want to take him to church, and if you are a better communicator than me, I wouldn't see no problem with it.
That all depends on the
On
relationship.
you asking. Exactly.
depends
On
on
you
the
asking.
relationship.
But at the end of the day, it's grown people. Pay attention.
Absolutely.
Everybody's scenario situation is trying to be the deciding factor if the kid can be baptized, which he wants or she wants. How dare grown people get in the way
Not bad.
of somebody saying, I want more of Jesus? Because I got to be there first. Or how dare that other woman? You don't know who going to lead or bring you. Get yourself together and maybe your son or your daughter will see something in you and say, I want to get baptized.
I get it.
Now the side baby, the side mama, or whoever she
Side
is.
mama. Not the side mama. Oh gosh.
Oh, we got calls.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. Hello.
Yo, what's up, Sam?
You got to speak on it.
Man, listen here. I think the young lady lacks faith, and because her belief system is not intact, she don't want her daughter or, to learn about it. But it's the responsibility of the parents because church started home to teach their kids about God. And considering the fact that the presence of God has been taken and removed from so many places, you can't talk about God at work. You can't talk about God at school. But look at all the other things that the world is feeding them. Black ink, love and hip hop, and all this other stuff. And we wonder why our kids go to school every day and they got this presence of mind of being destructive and hateful towards each other because they ain't learning about love, and love is God.
Well, all right,
That's
man.
as simple as it can be put. They learning more about Satan and everything that he got to do, but they don't want to learn nothing about God, and God is love.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's
Silk, what's going on?
Yo, Sam, Kenya,
Talk.
Hey, Todd.
after my 10-second analysis and deep study of this matter,
5 seconds is going.
I have found that the stepmother needs to get back on her side of the line. And if the mother says, stop taking them to church, stop taking them to church. For this reason, it requires so much of a commitment to truly be a Christian correctly. The mother may understand that the daughter is not in a position to give the full commitment because her mind has not matured to that point. So the mother say, back up off of that pursuit, and leave it alone.
Hey, I'm about to hang up on you. You denying a kid Christ. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. All right, man. Y'all share this video. Great conversation. Share it with your friends and ask them their take. We got some, I think everybody has some great points. Yeah, it just depends on how crazy he or she is.
It's touchy.
Yeah, it's very touchy. How dare you take my child to Jesus? What's wrong with you? You got a problem?
Yeah, she might not believe it.
I takes my kid to Christ, not you.
Hey.
She might believe in the universe.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? She might be one of them type people.
Ain't nobody high.